I recently decided to play through the Witcher series again, but this time I would also play through the user-created stories to see what they had to offer. I managed to find 19 stories for the first Witcher game. This one is called Merry Witchmas. This is one of the ones that was like actually added. I think this one's actually kind of lengthy. I'm assuming this is going to be like a 3 days earlier kind of thing. Hey, you got a job? The game starts you off within Vizima's Inn, where the innkeeper tells you about ghouls in the cemetery and gives you a contract to go deal with them. We can handle that. In true Witcher fashion, I then find a quest on the post outside and decide to start doing that instead. This leads me to a house with 2 dwarves in it, one of whom wants me to kill a wraith in the sewers in order to recover a manuscript. I then steal the drugs in their house. Oil. Fish tech. I encounter a few drowners in the sewer, nothing that you can't handle fairly easily, before heading to find the wraith. Ah, welcome. Yeah, okay. The wraith will ask you 4 riddles, which if you get all correct, he will just give you the manuscript and leave you alone. Otherwise, you have to fight him. The answer to these riddles are boredom, credulousness, avoiding life, and wisdom. Okay. Alright, we've got it. Also, there's a lot of mention of gold here. Haven't really seen any. Upon returning the manuscript, we are then tasked with taking the manuscript and delivering it to a different dwarf, which we do. Alright, you, sir. And now you, with a fish so huge. So you have to be, you know, thingy. Are you thingy? Well, I defeated the apparition who held the manuscript, so I am thingy. That's my ass saved. I nearly revealed the secret of the lodge. Not knowing whether you're pay, you know? Pay. Okay. They put my dwarven ass on the council, and I still don't know what the mysterious secrets. There's no way to remember these made-up formulas. It's important, though, to remember about the rules of secrecy. I do what I'm supposed to do for the lodge, and then I pretend that I don't know you. I don't know that you thingy. I don't know that you thingy either. I'm confused, sir. I'm not smart. But let's not sit here licking our balls. I've got the ore required in the manuscript. I have to get to work. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to you in a bit. With that now taken care of, we return to the main quest, which brings us to the cemetery to talk to the witches about dealing with the ghouls. The witches talk for a long time, but it comes down to they want to bring about the end of the world, and they've decided to go about doing this by destroying the passage of seasons, which will upset the balance of the universe. And apparently killing Father Witchmas will do this. Also, if I want to stop the ghouls from messing up graves, I need to bring them some dog collars. And I need to find someone named Dillboy. So let's go and see. Instead of doing either of those things, though, I just head back to completing my side quest. The glasses of good and evil, the glasses of understanding. Alright. I then go find Dillboy, aka Dylan. Dylan also talks for a while, mainly about how he used to work at the hospital and how when he gets drunk, a drowner appears and talks to him. So of course we get drunk with Dylan. Jesus Christ. Oh no, he's real. Dylan's drowner friend appears and informs us of where we can find Father Witchmas, who is conveniently located right here in Vizima. Before meeting with Father Christmas, though, I decided to finish up my side quest with the witches to collect the dog collars. Grrr. Do you talk? What's up, doggy? Okay. Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, so he's no longer bleeding, but he has, like... Woohoo! Okay. We find and talk to Father Witchmas, learning that in order to help him, we need to make 4 patients at the hospital happy, and we need to recover an item he had stolen from him. I head over to the hospital only to find we need a permit to get in. We go back to the inn to talk to Dylan again to see if he can get us inside, and he refers us to the strong man over in the corner. Oh, Bonebreaker, okay. That's big guy, yes. Hold on now. Who will provide us information about a missing hospital staff worker, provided that we beat him in a dice poke. Okay. We start making our way to the crypt, the last known location of this hospital worker, and while along the way, we finish up our side quest with the dog collars. I would also like to take this time to note that during your first conversation with the witches, they talk about the ghouls aren't attacking people, they're just digging up graves. Which is not true. They will attack you when you enter the cemetery. And also, after completing this quest, which is supposed to get them to stop digging up the graves, they will also continue to attack you every time they enter the cemetery. Considering the whole point of that was to stop ghouls from attacking people, am I now free to move around the crypt? No, I am not. Okay. Finally make it to the crypt. We eventually make it deep enough into the crypt to encounter this stone wall blocked by barrels, which you have to use a spell on twice in order to get through it. So you actually have to involves a little bit of waiting around, waiting for your mana to recharge. Okay. All right. Is there a dialogue option I can choose? You eventually find the hospital worker, only to discover he has been turned into a demon, who you now have to fight. After my first death, I decided to take a different strategy and attempt to draw his minions out away from him and eliminate them before taking him head on. Hello? Come on, come on. Look, okay. You know, it's good to finally know exactly how much damage that is. Oh my god. Holy shit. With the permit now in hand, I make my way back to the hospital. We meet a few people in the hospital, including the giant head nun Helga. We also start 3 new quests here. One to break out one of the patients, another to kill a ghoul inside the city in order to recover a talisman, and finally one is a teacher who wants to talk to Geralt's friend, Kalkstein. Be warned, one of the patients you need to talk to will get you drunk, so bring a potion to get rid of that unless you want to walk all the way back to the campfire. Kalkstein about Christina. This quest is pretty simple. Pretty much Kalkstein agrees to go to the hospital and meet her, and that's pretty much all you have to do. We also talk to Dylan, who suggests we pay Helga a visit in order to get clothes in order to sneak out one of the patients. We pay Helga a late night visit in order to get some of her clothes to disguise one of the patients in, then quickly kill the ghoul nearby, recovering the talisman, and with 3 quests now completed, we head back to the hospital. Alright, good to see that that's happening. Alright. You have a better idea, sir? Wait, he's not in... What? Come on. Okay. I then find this guy who wants drugs, so I give him the drugs I stole from the dwarfs earlier on. Oh, don't I not have that? I have some. This guy also tasks me with getting a rumbler and taking it to the cemetery. We asked the dwarf from earlier to make us a rumbler, but he won't do it for us unless we go propose on his behalf to his next door neighbor. So we go quickly do that. You're right next door. Geralt over here just runs into your house. It's like, yo, this dude wants to marry you. But she won't agree to the proposal unless you bring her a gift. So then you got to go talk to Kalkstein to get the formula to make a bottle of perfume. And once all that's done and you've given her the bottle of perfume and she's agreed to proposal, then you go back and he agrees to make the rumbler. Then finally you can head to the cemetery. All right. Okay. What the actual fuck is this bullshit? What the actual fuck is this bullshit? I would like to take this time to just advise anyone playing through these mods, don't play with the full combat rebalance. That rebalance is very much for the main story of The Witcher, and when you start doing it with mods that introduce monsters that you typically don't see until like the later parts of the game, just just in a 1-hour adventure, it can get really difficult really fast. And so yeah, this was the last of the, I was playing these mods with full combat rebalance, and this was the last one I played that I completed with the full combat rebalance. I highly recommend not playing through these mods with it. Holy shit. Oh. We return to Father Witchmas with the quest completed, only for him to inform us that he can't yet do his job again because unfortunately he was recently robbed of one of his 2 ancient elven artifacts, and we need to recover it from the thief who stole it. Find a thief in the sewers. Now, if I remember correctly, Pat had mentioned earlier that he runs with thieves, so if you go talk to him, he will give you a key. This unlocks a gate in the sewers where the artifact is. Oh, he's dead. Oh, fuck off. Alright, let me see how many we're dealing with. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Most of the enemies in this part are fairly easy to deal with, except for the Felders, who are very annoying and take a while. Okay, so every time I come in, let me fucking move, do not fucking kill me. Okay then. I got the rod, so I think we're good. No, I did. I did find a thief. So it turns out the game wants you to go down there first and encounter the locked door, thusly advancing the quest line. And if you bypass that by getting the key beforehand, it doesn't register when you get the item, and then you have no other choice but to reset your save to before you acquired the key and do everything over again. So then it asked me to ask Pat for help. Give me a key. Now let's see how this goes. Alright, we get the cutscene again. Now let's try this again. Okay, we do not get the knockdown. Wait, what? Okay. Ah. Holy shit. We got it, you fucker. With that done, Father Witchmas can return to doing his job, and it's time for us to go kill the witches. We're actually going to wait right here as to not aggro anyone else. Alright then. You talk to the witches one last time. They ask you if you've killed Father Witchmas, and you tell them, no, I'm here to kill you. And then it's on. Alright, we gotta dip. We gotta dip. We gotta dip. Woohoo! Indeed. Hey! And after that, the game ends with a little party for everyone. Overall, I generally enjoyed it. I think I would have enjoyed it
Not
more
bad.
if I had turned off the rebalance mod earlier. And outside of, I guess, the quest line error where I had to reset, there was really no major flaws in the game. And overall, would recommend.